You're listening to a CanadianMovieCrew.com production.
Monsturd is the story of a shit monster attacking a small town. Or is it?
Ooh, number two. He does what the doo-doos do. Ooh, number two. He smells like poo.
Welcome back to the Yours at Movie Podcast, where we take a look at the real story behind the story. I'm Derek.
I'm Mean Mark.
And joining us for what will no doubt be a fantastic movie is our good friend. Welcome. Merry Christmas, by the way, Scott White.
Oh, thank you, guys. And this will be my last podcast.
Yep, I thought as
After-
much.
yeah.
I thought this is where.
I don't think I can come back after this.
Well, after you do the greatest movie ever, I mean.
Yeah, where are you going to go after this?
Yeah, like where do you
it's
go,
only-
right?
Well, you know what they say: shit rolls downhill. So there's nowhere to go but down. So actually, I think we hit the basement with this one, Derek. Honestly,
I'm going to counter that later.
when I feel like I would rather watch The Room or Birdemic.
Well, yeah. This is not hyperbole, and I said this. This might be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, this might be the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, they literally made the shittiest movie ever. In all respects.
Oh, I love this movie.
Oh God.
Mark and I watched this. We were to go over to our friend's house to watch wrestling every Monday. And this happened to be on the satellite.
Yeah, I don't know how we
I don't know,
found
we were
it.
just
I can't remember.
channels surfing through the menu and through the guide, and we happened upon the thing called
Yeah.
Monsturd from 2003. And on a lark, we just started watching it, and then we kept watching it, and we made it all the way through. Even to the infamous theme song at the end, which Mark, for like 3 weeks, was obsessed with. I remember.
Oh yeah, I actually managed to find a copy of it back then. I don't know how, but I managed to get one.
Number two.
And just would play number two. Yeah. It was insane. One of the actresses in this movie sings that song.
Well, of course they do.
No. Nobody was an actress in this film.
Oh, sorry.
Nobody was an actor
the-
or an actress in this film. There were no actors or actresses
One of
in
the
this film.
people. One of the people being recorded with camera equipment.
Yes, we can go with
Playing
that.
a role.
Can we say that?
Yeah.
One of the people in this moving picture. There we go.
It's a great movie.
Now, what I think we missed the first go around, and I can't believe I've now seen this movie twice. I guess figures number two.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, seen it twice. The framing device that we get set up with the little girl wanting to tell her dad a bedtime story, and this is the story we get. I love, by the way, how invested the dad is. He comes in the doorway to say goodnight to his baby girl. She wants to tell him a story. He stays in the doorway, like he's like just at any point. I'm just waiting for a break, and I am out.
He doesn't sit down.
Doesn't sit down. Not a tell me more, honey. Nothing like that. He's just waiting for that. You wait for that break in the conversation. We'd be like, well, you know what? I got stuff to do. I've got to go. That's what he's waiting for this entire time. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that framing of the story. This is a story within a story.
I don't think we saw it. I think we came in after that.
Yeah, but
I don't remember
but
that
it
part.
comes back every once in a while, so we would have seen it when.
That's true. Yes.
When she.
Oh yeah,
gives us a
maybe
narrative
we did have that
update,
moment,
I
yeah.
guess.
It was quite a while ago. We might have had that moment where, like, oh, this is a kid telling a story. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
now.
well. It kind of does make sense when you look at it that way. How bad, you ever
Yeah.
heard a kid tell a story before?
Yeah, but which kid uses the phrase "tidy profit"?
Yeah, there's some very lofty things in this movie. We'll get to that. So, okay. Basic premise. There is, which, yeah, explains everything. There is a
The premise is
scientific company.
if Spider-Man 3, if the Sandman turned into shit instead of sand,
Yeah,
Yep.
that's this movie.
Actually, yeah.
that's basically it. Yeah,
That's basically it.
There is it's actually almost a textbook comic book villain origin story.
Yes.
It's got Batman did it, Spider-Man did it. Like all of them have done the escape con falls into it falls into science and comes out with powers.
let's get to that. The escaped convict, because he escapes by putting the fakest doll in his place, and it confuses the guard.
So
Even after he sees it.
After he sees it. So what I want to do during this podcast, if it's okay with you, is name all the movies that it rips off. We've already hit
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Oh, I was doing that too.
We've already hit Spider-Man 3. This is a blatant rip-off of Escape from Alcatraz with the fake
Okay.
head in the bed.
And shall we not forget? Is it Neverending Story? The one with Fred Savage
Princess Bride.
at the beginning.
Princess Bride. Have that.
Princess Bride. Excuse
Got
me.
that
Princess
written.
Bride.
Got that written down as well. The kid and the dad having a story. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like it's a comical. It's like a mannequin head with like a snidely whiplash mustache drawn on it, and the guard's like, "Hey, get up, get up!" He's thumping the head, and he doesn't realize that this is a fake head.
Yeah.
Wilson the volleyball looked more human than this thing, and this guard was very confused for a while.
This thing looks like it has whiteout on it,
Yes.
with like eyes drawn on top of the whiteout, and he's screwed up and he doesn't realize that it's fake.
I'm actually shocked that was obviously a real prison or jail. I was shocked that they were able to shoot in a real prison or jail, just by the budget of this movie, by how low budget this movie is. I don't know how they were able to do that. Maybe it was an abandoned one somewhere, but the fact that they were actually shooting in a real prison, that astounded me after watching this whole movie.
They must have found one that maybe had a closed wing or something like that. Like it.
Well, I live in a town with 7 prisons. I can tell you that they, for the right price, they will let you in. So.
Oh yeah, Kingston's now the new place to film your prison movie. Yeah.
So yeah, so Jack Schmidt escapes.
Because Schmidt rhymes with
shit.
Yep.
Get used to that.
And by the way, what's the name of the place where this all takes place?
Dutech.
No, Butte County.
Oh,
no, Puke. She calls it, Butte, and it's B-U, and of course Butte is B-U-T-T-E.
Yeah.
So Butte is smell. Yeah. So it's butt. So
it's butt. Yeah, it's Butt
No,
County.
isn't there Butte, Montana though?
There is a Butte, Montana, but you know what they were
This is
going
not in
for with
Montana.
this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is in
for
California.
Sure.
This is butt.
It's clearly
butt
in California.
Yeah.
And of course he runs into a science lab, and you can tell it's a science lab because they're serious. They have a periodic table of elements on their wall while they're doing science. Not to mention, not only is it in almost every shot, but my favorite shot of the movie is the scientist. It looks like he's giving a tour, but he has 2 beakers in his hands because science, and he's pointing out things using those beakers of science.
Duh.
pointing at things. Bob, the new guy. Bob's here. I'm going to give the tour real quick. Let me just grab a couple of
Let me grab
beakers
a
of
couple of
science,
beakers.
and we'll go for the tour for the Oh my God! Yeah,
I love it. I love it. So the scientist, the head scientist, doctor, doesn't matter.
No. Names do not matter in
The
this
names
movie.
do not matter in this one.
yeah.
They make a discovery. They look through their telescope and they see a 1950s science film.
Yeah.
Just one I've seen before. And what happens now? The woman gets locked in the room.
So the alarms go off. Something goes wrong, and
Like a breach.
And then the woman, his assistant, and you know how we say names aren't important? She's not even given a name in the movie.
No.
So she runs into this place and tries to shut things off, and she gets trapped in there. And so this is another ripoff of Star Trek II, where Spock and
Wrath of Khan.
Yes. So this is another, and the head villain scientist just lets her die as she starts to turn into shit. That's not the joke. She literally starts to turn into shit.
She gets the palm print of shit kind of down the.
Yeah.
I just wanted her to say, you have been and always will be my best friend, and then die. Like that's what I was waiting for her to say that.
So is she the sequel then?
Is it
the search for Karen?
No, Bride of Monsturd.
Oh, Bride of Monsturd.
I don't. Man, God. I don't know because.
I can tell you, no.
Okay. Yeah. Because what happens
no
is.
this movie.
Yeah, what happens is the doctor doesn't want anybody to know about the breach, so he dissolves the body in his formula, whatever that is.
Very kind of Breaking Bad.
Bad, and then they take the formula to a suburban neighborhood
in the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day to dump this toxic waste shit into the sewer.
This toxic waste dump brought to you by the new Dodge Durango Sport.
Yes.
2003's Dodge Durango Sport. I think one of the people in this movie is a car salesman, because later we have a glory shot of a nice Jeep Wrangler. So it's like a Dodge Jeep dealership. These are all brand new cars off of his lot.
It did. The cars looked all new, which usually in these movies it's like usually shitty 20, 25-year-old car. It's all the vehicles looked brand new in this movie.
That's what I'm saying. Yep, I bet you one of the guys in the movie owns a car dealership.
And he has an assistant. He's like, "Doctor, I don't think this is right." He's like, "Just shut up and help me drain this into."
For science, very scientific.
That's what he says. That's what he says. We're not disposing of this. It's an experiment. That's what he says.
It's an experiment. Yeah.
No. No, I didn't walk out of Walmart without paying. I was doing an experiment.
Yes.
Yes. You can see my Dodge Durango over in the parking lot. That I'm.
Would a man who owns a Dodge Durango steal from Walmart? I don't think so.
Oh, but
now with air conditioning and power windows and
enough truck bed space to hold giant shit canisters.
Yes.
to hold 8 vats of people.
Yeah. So as luck would have it, he pours it down the drain. and it happens to fall upon Jack Schmidt, who is hiding.
No.
Or he falls into
Or he
it.
No,
falls into
it goes into it goes into I forget. It goes into a vat or something like that. And
Yeah, that I didn't get either. So in the sewer,
I don't know how sewers work, but yeah,
there's a giant chamber.
there's several giant chambers, and this went into
Okay.
a chamber. And I guess just to back up, Jack Schmidt has escaped. They call the female FBI agent who put him in jail in the first place, and then they track him to Butte, Montana, or Butte, California.
After a very, very long scene of the guy who's going to give her the news walks through what is clearly not an FBI
No.
office. But but I believe a school that was shut down for the day,
Probably.
or perhaps for the
Now,
summertime.
yeah, see, so that's what I expected in this movie. It's like when I saw the jail, I was not expecting that, and then that's like, okay, this is obviously not an FBI. This is a school, like you said, this is a school over summer break or whatever.
I think they just got a school into a school during the summer break and filmed on the weekends or whenever they were doing this. Yeah.
And they're all in the sheriff's office of Butte, California.
Yep.
And then they get the call and I was confused by this. Like a deputy and an FBI agent were already in the sewer looking. And then we find out, we saw a guy in an orange jumpsuit, so we just followed him into the sewer. And they didn't let anybody know.
Yeah, there was like two other agents already kind of in hot pursuit. Like the FBI was right next to the jail.
I kind of saw.
You know what I mean?
I kind of saw it as the two deputies were chasing Jack Schmidt, or at least looking for him. They saw someone in an orange jumpsuit in the sewer, so they went in after him because they created that. Was it the 417 or whatever it is? They created the new call sign for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By the way, this movie is labeled as horror and comedy. It is neither.
Yep. Agreed. It's just gross.
It's gross, and there's nothing, and we've said this before, there's nothing worse than humor that is not funny. That is the hardest thing to sit through in a movie.
Yeah, because nothing's landing for me.
None of the joke did. None.
Yeah.
We haven't even got to.
And I don't know if I won't say that I'm so good at comedy I could have punched the script up. I don't know if there's anything to save here.
Oh, we haven't even got to the best parts yet. So basically,
he falls into
the shit, and
so the main female FBI agent who brought him in the first time, they go into the sewer after him, and she shoots him, and then off screen, he is sucked into the tank because they obviously couldn't film him. So they shot him. He's like, "Oh, bitch, you shot me!" And then you get you get the blur cam, and all of a sudden now he's in the vat with the chemicals that are eating.
Somehow at the sewage treatment plant.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was right near the epicenter of whatever that process is.
Now, Scott, in your list of things that they ripped off, do you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I do not.
How dare you?
Well, look at that. They're in the sewer, and he mutates.
They're in the sewer?
Yes, that's...
He falls into a science thing, quote unquote.
He falls into science and mutates. That's true. I just don't like the turtles being associated with this. This is breaking my heart.
Well, once we get into there is just a blatant ripoff. There's a lot, but there's a blatant one that we're going to get to eventually.
Yeah.
So everybody sees this guy dissolve, and the FBI agent is like, "I got to find out what was in that vat." And
yeah, I would think like she sees the guy she put away escape and then die. I'm figuring she's going home. She's cracking the cold one, right? Case solved. another one of the books for the feds.
Yeah, that was confusing to me too. Why does she need to examine the poop?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a
Why?
body dissolved in front of her. I guess that was not.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, actually, that's very true.
Sure, but okay.
Yeah, normal poop doesn't do
No.
that.
And then we cut to a scene. We go to the diner where the sheriff
diner.
is at, and he's flirting with the waitress. And this is where we get the the subplot of the big chili cook-off is coming up, and that's going to be important later.
Yeah, so this movie was
Important.
done when? 2000,
This
2003?
I don't know. Derek probably looked
Right,
this
well,
up,
you can-
but this movie took 2 years to film.
Yes, it did.
So this
Wow.
was
2
this
years.
probably
2 years.
yes. Two people put 2 years of their life in this movie. It came out in 2003. I'm guessing like 2000. That's when they started this, and it eventually came out in 2003.
Wow. Well, 2000. Well, yeah, 2 years of weekends and holidays, and whenever the school's closed, and you can go in and. Yeah. Wow. Anyway, what I was going to say is that takes place in say 2001. Again, you can tell by the Dodge Durango, but for this diner scene, he goes back to 1950.
Oh,
Because
that
he
is
does
a
all but
small
slap
town.
her ass. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? When he's trying to flirt, he's got the old school flirt on there.
Dude, he literally.
Oh, yeah, sugar buns.
He literally says, "Why don't you?" They're talking about how much he loves her donuts,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, says, "Why don't you sit on my face and make it a glazed donut?"
Yeah.
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 Hi.
That's some like 60s harassment.
yeah.
It's not your, you know what I mean? Like,
It's a little Mad Men-ish, isn't it?
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he all but slapped her on the ass. Said, get me another cup of coffee. You know what I mean? Like, that's, I was waiting for that.
Okay.
So now he gives, it's, and he's telling facts about the case too. Like, he's just talking, oh yeah, he just dissolved Nevada shit and the whole thing. And, like, he's just talking so openly about, like, a police affairs. The FBI is still in town. They haven't left
But
yet.
she's
you know
only
what I
a
mean?
consultant.
Yes.
Fine, but still, I don't know if I'd consider this matter closed and open to the public. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they could have got the world's best reporter on this. You
Oh,
see him
man.
pop up every once in a while.
Oh God.
Yeah.
This guy who is so unenthused with anything. This news. This is what happened today, and I don't care a lick for it.
He looks like Les Nessman from WKRP in Cincinnati, but like if he's on Downers.
And he's holding the mic, like, you can't see this, but he's like over holding the mic, and he's holding it down by his belly
Yeah.
button.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's so awkward looking.
That's why it took 2 years. They kept trying to get this scene right, and the guy kept fucking it
Yeah.
up. And then, all right, fine, we'll try again next Saturday.
Damn it, Jim. Fuck. So the next day, now okay. The next day, the night watchman of the sewer
Because that's a thing.
goes missing. First off, yeah. Who hired by Dutech, by the way.
Get it? Like duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dutech. Dutech hires a person to watch the sewers?
Job description. Watch that shit.
Well, I think.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, what we go to the FBI, and they look at it, and it's just like, and they're like, this looks like shit has bonded with human DNA. And this, and it's hilarious because they're talking about shit while the guy is eating chocolate pudding.
Oh,
Yep.
Get it?
just like everybody does. All good scientists do eat in
Yes. Next to all your
Yep.
cultures,
Yep.
you got a sandwich and a pudding
You're having
pack.
your. Yeah,
So
exactly.
it gets back to the head villain that they're going to investigate, and he's like, well, I can't have people finding out about this. So him and his assistant go to the waste facilities and then shoot.
But
Like, what?
not for nothing. But how much does science pay? Because I don't know many scientists, let alone any that have
Yeah.
butlers. I'm in the wrong business. I need to be in science. I want to go work for Duotang or whatever the fuck the company's name is, because they're paying this guy very handsomely as a beautiful California home and a fucking
Anyway,
butler. But butler slash hitman.
so
on
what
the
happens
payroll.
is the guy, the head villain, releases the vat into the sewers so they can't inspect it, and that's when the shit monster is released.
By the way, did you catch the name? I know this has no one in this movie has a name, but this person does. The night watchman's name,
No.
Roger Clemens.
Yes, I did. Yes, I do remember that now. Roger Clemens.
Yeah.
Roger Clemens,
like
the
the
baseball
baseball
player. Yeah, I mean that wasn't him, but that's who they named him, Roger Clemens.
Yeah.
Oh, see, he's one of two people that has a name. The other one is Timmy, the other scientist. He has a name tag that literally says Timmy. He went to grad school to get a lab coat and a name tag that says Timmy. His parents must be proud.
Must be proud. So proud.
He's not making the butler's salary. He gets a name tag that says Timmy on it. Not Tim.
Timmy.
Not Doctor Schwartz or whatever it is. Just it's Timmy. Yeah.
And there's a reason we're
Now,
doing that, but we'll get to that later.
So now I've never been a cop, but I think if I was, I don't think I'd be putting my suspenders through those little pauldron things on the shirt.
Oh.
Did you notice that? One of the idiot cops does that. He puts suspenders and snaps the things over.
First things first, he's wearing suspenders.
Yeah. Just get a belt.
Okay. Don't.
Yeah.
No. Just stop it. So, okay.
That's gonna
gotta
be a
get to this
phrase we're
scene.
gonna be saying a lot. Yeah. Okay.
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 So, we got to get to this scene with the troubled marriage, where the wife.
Oh, are we skipping right over the ventriloquist?
Oh, was that first?
That was first.
That
yeah.
this guy, yeah, according to my notes.
Okay,
anyway,
well,
yeah,
then
yeah.
we got to get there.
That's the suspender pauldron guy.
Dopey Dan
is there. With his partner who decides that, like, they're going to do a scared straight program, and he brings a ventriloquist dummy, and he can't do ventriloquism because the camera has to zoom in on the dummy whenever the dummy's talking.
Yeah. And so he shows the sheriff that this is going to be what they're going to do to scare straight the kids. And then he gets, like he pretends like he's talking to the dummy, and the dummy's talking back, and Jabber's like, hey, man, hey, cop, hey, pig, or whatever, and getting into the stereotypical cop versus...
Ventriloquist dummy?
I was going to say perp. Dialogue. And eventually he just starts beating the shit out of the dummy. And the other two just sit there and watch.
And suffer.
Yeah, along with us.
Yep, I'm hoping that was one take. I hope he got it in one.
Yeah, can you imagine doing that a second time? Cut.
Oh no, hang on. I almost got it. Okay. Reset. Just say action again. Okay, I'm gonna do it better this time.
Back to one.
2 years.
I remember that dummy being having a bigger role, but maybe that was me. But well, it does. It's used later on.
Oh, did you see the director's cut? Is
No.
that what you're saying?
I mean the dummy was used later on because of budgetary constraints, I assume. But anytime there was a melted head, it seemed to be the same one. So,
Yeah.
okay. Scott, did you see? What did you have any thoughts on this dummy?
It was just basically it was police violence. They were just saying this is how we treat perpetrators. We beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just total police violence against the hippie. Yeah, I was going to make him a junkie, but I decided to make him a hippie instead. Yeah.
Because this town is in 1950.
Yeah.
They have a 2001 Dodge Durango that they brought back to the 1950s.
Yeah. They're still suffering from reefer madness. That's what.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I do have a comment about like what's with the cops touching all the female agents in this movie? Like they're getting hands.
Yeah. What? Earlier on in the movie, I guess was it the.
There was a deputy and an FBI agent.
Yeah,
and he kept touching her. He's like, "Stop touching me!" It was.
Yeah, she kept saying, "Stop touching me," and he just kept trying to put his hand on her shoulder. And it doesn't play into anything. It doesn't mean anything later.
No,
on.
nothing comes of it. I wanted to, and we haven't brought up that the sheriff's wife has died, and now he is turning into a drunk, and nobody's taking him seriously because he's a drunk, and that is a direct ripoff of a movie called Rio Bravo with John Wayne and Robert Mitchum. Yeah.
Oh.
Where the sheriff becomes a drunk and nobody takes him seriously. And there's several movies. I pulled that movie, but there's several movies, so that's not original. But that's another ripoff of a movie.
Well, I mean, you're like Desperado famously. Kind of my pet peeve with it is that the guy is out for revenge for his wife getting killed, and then manages to hook up along the way. They do that in this, where the cop, the guy who lost his wife, is now meeting a new potential romantic interest.
I think the drunk cop is done so often it's almost cliche.
It is, yeah. Well depicted. It probably did just go get hammered at a bar.
John McClane, for one.
Oh God, yeah. John McClane, infamous for that.
So we then cut to the couple.
Oh God, yes.
With a woman who is, she's going for the Oscar. She's giving this her all.
Okay,
like she's
playing to the
what
back
scene
of the
is
room.
this?
Oh yeah,
I'm not.
This is the scene where the husband is going to go out.
Oh,
with his
okay,
friends,
yes.
and she tells him no.
Oh, centerpiece of the movie. Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
This is the inciting incident here. So he's going to go out with his friend. She says, "No, you had poker night here or whatever. You had your buddies over, and the downstairs bathroom is a mess. You need to clean it up."
While wielding a knife, she's chopping vegetables, so she's doing the classic pointing the knife threateningly, essentially.
Yeah, and she is an obnoxious bitch.
But he's an asshole.
And he's an asshole. So
yep,
they deserve each other.
I love the casting of this. I imagine she went in, yes, I'm here for the part of Harpy.
Yeah.
Is that the woman's name, Harpy? Is that her? Yeah, that's her name, yeah.
So he goes downstairs, and I don't know. Okay, first off, she says, "You need to clean up. You wanted that bathroom in your playroom."
Yep.
Yeah, I think this was
cave.
before the term man cave came around.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Man cave hadn't been coined yet, so.
And then we see the bathroom, and oh my God, what did his friends do?
It looks like a very old, very public train station bathroom.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this looked like the bathroom from Saw. Like this.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, if I had hosted poker night and this is what the bathroom looked like, these are no friends of mine.
No.
Yeah, you're
These
not
are
coming
no
back to
friends
my
of mine.
place if you
That's
leave
it.
my bathroom looking like that.
Yeah.
No, and I'm visiting every one of yours and leaving some surprises around. That's what's happening.
It's that
I'll go and borrow sugar. Hey, can I use your bathroom? Destroy it.
this was the visual equivalent of that old joke. Hey, do you know the difference between toilet paper and a shower curtain? Well, you're never coming back to my
Yeah.
place again.
Good God! Like,
Yeah. So,
like this was on purpose.
but this leads to our villain's modus operandi of coming up through the toilet and eating people.
Mhm.
And leaving teasing messages on the wall in, of course, shit.
Mhm.
And this was just, it was just gross. It was, the guy's lying on the floor and this guy in a big
Yeah.
shit costume, and they're obviously just throwing chocolate syrup on him, something like that. And
Yeah.
it's just, I'm not, we all know that we're all not prudes here. And I like gross humor as much as the next guy, but this was just terribly, terribly disgusting.
Yeah, for me, there just comes a point where it's just gross. It's not funny anymore.
What? See, now, when this scene happened, I was sitting there going, okay, like, I know that this isn't actual shit. It's probably like chocolate pudding or chocolate syrup, like Scott said. But in my mind went to... So this was filmed in Hopeland, California.
Sure.
Which is just a little north of Santa Rosa. Do you think somewhere there was, like, if it was a chocolate pudding, if they were using chocolate pudding, obviously they bought a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think somewhere, like, the Jell-O people were taking a look at their stats and going, wow, chocolate pudding really does well in Hopeland, California.
Yeah.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
For 2 years. And so they start sending chocolate pudding to Hopeland, California, and then at some point it just drops off.
There's a movie to be made about a local grocery store that gets saved by another movie being made in their town. Well, you're not going to believe it, boss. The Hopeland location we were about to shut down suddenly had a spike in chocolate pudding sales. We don't know why, but we're going to keep it open. You know what I mean? This town came together and saved them.
If it wasn't for that shit movie, I would have had to have closed my doors.
I would have closed the store. Yeah, exactly. Laid off Fran and Jolene and Phil in the back, you know.
So what confused
Better movie, by the way. Better
this
movie.
movie has a 3.6 on IMDb, and that is way too high.
Yeah, damn
because
right.
when I looked it
You're
up
damn
on
right.
IMDb, it says people who watch this movie also watch this movie, and you know what was on there? The Amazing Bulk.
Amazing Bulk.
Which is at 1.6. And the Amazing
Oh,
Bulk is much better than this movie.
I thought you were going to say Spider-Man 3. Sorry. People that watch Monsturd watch Spider-Man 3.
But
nope.
It did better than Amazing Bulk?
Yeah,
that
it's
is
rated...
way too high for this movie. Way too high.
Oh my god. Doesn't even deserve a number 2.
So we actually have objective proof that this movie is better than Amazing Bulk.
Which I still maintain was awful, and it hurts my soul. Every time I even think about that movie, my soul takes a punch in the nuts.
So they, so the cops come in the next day, and they see the writing on the wall.
At this point, she thinks why did the cops show up
wait.
so she could just show them shit on the wall? What?
Because he's now missing.
Yeah, okay, you're right, I guess.
He's a missing person,
I guess so.
right?
Yeah.
So,
but she wants him back just so she can sue him.
Yeah, she
doesn't actually give a shit.
Yeah, she's gonna sue
Sorry,
him.
No pun intended.
She's gonna sue her husband, I guess.
Yeah.
For
only in America
for making the bathroom dirtier. And
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with American law. Scott, can you? Is that something
you can sue for anything
for down there?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. There we go. So it would hold up. Yeah.
Well, it may not hold up. You can sue. It doesn't mean you're gonna. Doesn't mean you're gonna
No,
win.
that's fair enough. Fair enough.
Um,
It'll get you your day in court.
Yeah.
There you go. We skipped a scene
Which one?
where they discover the body of the Roger
Clemens.
shipyard.
Okay.
Roger Clemens, yeah, because I have a comment said, you ever seen these movies where the characters have to carry flashlights, but the place is so well lit that it doesn't really look like they need to carry flashlights? Not this movie.
I was gonna say where in
Not
this movie
this
does that have
movie.
an example of that?
That's the
It does not. No, I'm saying
when they
every
find
other
that
movie
body.
does
That's
that.
the 20-minute vomiting scene. The 20-minute vomiting scene. That went on forever.
I feel that that's an appropriate response to that situation, but I didn't have to see it all. I was writing my notes, and then I think I actually went and took a shit while that was going on. I just let that play and just went and took a shit. Sorry, I'm in polite company. Number two, took a number two. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because I have that before the knife-wielding wife there.
And the way they were showing her chopping up it looked like that was supposed to pay off later, because they were paying so much attention to the knife and her cutting. It was like, okay, so is she going to try to? Is the shit monster going to come upstairs? She's going to try to stab him. It was just weird. They were really focused on the knife, and it didn't lead to anything.
Well, yeah, in a better movie, what would have been happening is that she's making the noise with the knife, and that would correspond with him getting hit or something, right? So she can't hear what's going on. Every time she slams that knife, he's getting a smack in the face or something like that.
Yeah.
And her knife drowns it out, right? Or it's evocative of, like, I'm going to cut that guy's dick off.
That's what I got
You know
from
what I mean?
it.
Yeah. I'm so happy in my marriage, I'm going to scream at this guy and then cut his dick off, so...
So after that, was that
There
the
it is.
homeless guy?
Yes.
Getting baited?
And here's what I got. I have It.
Oh.
This is a ripoff of. I'm sorry.
Hang on
What?
a sec, sorry. Sorry, before we get there, I apologize. But we go back. There's the medical examiner's office, and the medical examiner is taking a look at it for the sheriff and the FBI person, and the line here is, "Oh, I didn't want to guess what did this." I'm like, you're the medical examiner. That's your job, is to guess what did this. They've come to you not just to take a quick peek, but to actually try and figure out what did this. Oh, I didn't want to guess. Like, what? What? Does that mean you quit? That's all you do?
It's like you go to the courtroom and the judge is like, well, I don't want to pass judgment on this, but...
Yeah, I'm not a judgmental kind of guy. So,
Yeah.
Who am I to judge? The judge!
yeah.
Anyway.
You're going to church, but I don't mean to sound preachy, but
But the monster luring the bums into a sewer hole, I got an It vibe from that. So that's another movie.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay, yes. Can we talk about this one? Okay, first I got two things for you as an experienced beer drinker. One, who wouldn't notice a giant shit monster coming right in front of you to place a can that's tied to a string in front of you and then lead the string off down into the sewer? That's one. Okay, maybe you can drink your way out of that one. And maybe you're just too drunk to notice.
Sure.
Fine. Number two, the beer can's empty. Why the fuck are you following it?
They
I don't
wanted
get it.
it
Like, it's not
for-
even a full beer can.
They wanted it for the refund.
They explained that.
Here in the
Yeah.
States,
What?
you can return a can for money. And that's what they were
You
Okay,
can
well,
here
that's what they
too.
were chasing it for. It's like, we can get a refund. That's 5 cents or whatever it was. That's why they were chasing it. It's
They actually have a
Okay,
bag
maybe-
of cans and bottles.
Okay, so maybe I have the problem then because I'm like, it's an empty can. Why do you want to drink? Why do you want to chase an empty
Yeah.
beer can? You're trying to get loaded here.
Yeah, with more booze.
They're chasing. They're essentially
Yes,
chasing a dime.
that's exactly it.
Well, in Canada, that's what it
Well,
would be.
yeah, but they're homeless, dude.
Yeah, that's fair. But again, that someone has to come and tie the string and then put it in front of you and then
yeah. So the doctor is there too, isn't he? Isn't he helping to feed the monster, or is it the monster himself?
Yeah. No,
I think
the monster. He's
I don't know.
so the doctor is trying to not catch the monster, whatever. So he's trying to lure him with corn and peanuts.
And calling out to him too by going,
Yes.
Well, listen, Derek, you don't have an advanced degree in fecology
he
like
speaks
this guy does.
English,
Well, and
and the doctor
I'm
knows
just gonna,
this.
I'm throwing this in. So the female
Does he
FBI
know?
agent goes to that doctor to find some
Yes.
stuff out, and he doesn't help her out. So now he knows that there's a shit monster and that they're going to try to destroy the shit monster, so he has to save the shit monster.
This one's been done too in a lot of movies where the villain does have a
Well, I've got
tete-a-tete
that.
with our investigating hero.
Oh no, not
What
with that.
example
But
did you
I
bring?
have it when the doctor is with the shit creature, and the shit creature is going to kill him. He's like, "No, look at me. I made you. I'm your god." That is the exact scene from Blade Runner when Roy goes to his creator and he wants more life. That is the exact same thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So that is just a blatant Blade Runner ripoff right there.
Absolutely. Or also evocative of like Dr. Frankenstein, right? The doctor and
Yeah.
the monster. His creation, right? Yeah. Very much so. But the scene I'm talking about with the agent, again, this is like Lois Lane interviewing Lex Luthor kind of stuff, right? Where she's trying to be clever and he's not giving anything up, and it's that kind of thing too.
Oh,
but no, you're right.
I don't think it's
right out
that
of Blade
clever.
Runner. I didn't even catch that one, Scott. Good catch on the Blade Runner reference.
I just have a thing here where there's a random scene where she gets lab samples handed over to her in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a quick scene. The only thing I have in that one is that there's a random dog in the scene. Just at the bottom of the screen, there's a dog that's there for a second. It's like, yeah, they were just filming in public and a dog happened to walk over.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Maybe you wanted some pudding.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So now the sheriff has the idea that he wants... He calls a fly wrangler.
Oh, an etymologist who looks a little bit like Penn.
Yes.
And he says...
That's what I had. Looked exactly like Penn Jillette.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he says, how long will it take you to get me 1 million flies? And the guy says 2 days. That's pretty quick to me. And he even says, while I'm busy, 2 days. I'm like, that still seems pretty good.
I could count to 1 million in 2 days. The problem is getting the flies to stand still long enough for you to do it. That's the problem, right? Because you don't want to double count Clarice the fly like twice, you know.
All right, so now we get.
Well, now there's the scene where the little girl is like, "Daddy, there's a duty in the bathroom." And he said he's going to kill me. He came out of the toilet and started saying bad words. And this is where we get the South Park ripoff.
Oh, I know, yeah.
The dad is watching a blatant South Park ripoff, and they're talking, and what is it, Mr. Hinky?
Mr. Hanky, the
is
Christmas
that the shit
poo.
creature?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
Except
they're
Mr.
doing
Spanky.
It's Mr. Spanky, the Easter.
Mr. Spanky, the East crap, or whatever it is. Yeah. And this is so... not that South Park would have known. That, man... To me, that's suable right there. That is just so close to what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and maybe they'll fall under parody, but good God.
I think South Park suing over someone ripping them off. That's a little hypocritical. And
Which the sad part is they probably would have actually funded part of this movie had they seen it. That seems like this might have been sort of up their alley, like a little Trey and Parker touch there to give it a little more shine, so to speak, to polish this turd.
I would imagine it's like, oh, you want to? We'll just animate something quickly for you.
Yeah, give me the scissors and construction paper there and all.
Yeah. But it was bad. It was a bad fucking because you mentioned it, Scott. You mentioned in our chat. It was like, oh my god, South Park ripoff. I'm like, South Park ripoff. I don't remember South Park. And then I saw it and I was like, oh wow, okay.
And they are like scary. They're like horror versions of the South Park kids.
Oh yeah.
And there definitely is a guy trying to do his best. He's the one who does the Cartman voice for all of his buddies.
Yeah, and his buddies are like, oh man, it's so bang on.
Yeah. When
it's so totally not.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't let that guy use the bathroom either.
Yeah.
So, and he goes into the bathroom and gets killed.
Yeah.
And the same gross way.
Yeah.
And this time the cops show up and the guy sees the shit. At one point the cops show up. The guy sees the shit on the wall, swipes his finger and tastes it.
Yeah,
doesn't react.
He's the CSI. Because he's taking samples of the shit. Why?
Yeah. Yeah. At this point,
just take
really.
Pictures. At this point, but anyway, the CSI is in the bathroom, and the two cops are interrogating the little girl, and they have a sketch artist.
Oh, I know. This guy in the suit. Oh God. How would you describe?
And she's describing the shit monster. And he's like, oh, yes, okay, yeah, absolutely. Oh, I know exactly what this looks like. Yeah. Yeah. And he's asking questions like, was there corn or nuts? Okay. Would you say it was...
Oh, yes. Oh, God. I actually rolled my eyes to myself when he said that. It was that is cringeworthy, embarrassing.
Oh, God,
I hated this movie, but that made me embarrassed for this movie.
Yeah,
that line right there.
Scott, I'm ashamed I have to explain this to you, but that's a callback, sir. Earlier, we pointed out that they were trying to lure the monster with corn and nuts, and now they've called it back. I'm sorry, you can't see the genius behind this movie. I can't even finish saying that.
I have a note here, like from this scene. It says, so the biggest doo-doo in the world came and took your daddy away. And I'm like, that was a line that was actually said.
Yeah. By an adult male.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're asking this little girl who I guess is supposed to be like 5, but she's closer to 12.
I thought it was a little boy.
A teenager.
I thought it was a dude. I thought it was a little boy.
No, apparently it was a little girl, but...
No, it was a girl.
Was it a girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
She's
Oops.
And she's like the biggest doo-doo in the world.
Sorry, little girl.
She's like, well, how big was the doo-doo? It was the biggest doo-doo in the world. It's like, well, okay. Okay, look, I know this is a bad movie, and the script doesn't have to make sense, but you're not helping. Okay. Can you be a little more descriptive? Is it as tall as me? Is it taller? We're cops in this movie. We actually have to pretend like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
And did you notice?
So now
I got a question. Behind the girl, whenever they cut to the girl, and she was in front of this chair, did anybody notice there was a door drawn on the wall?
No.
No, I didn't notice that.
I was too busy misidentifying the gender of this little girl, apparently. So, yeah.
So see this here?
Oh my lord!
That's a drawn-on wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my lord! And then there.
I thought that was shit stains from the attack.
No.
That's what I thought that was.
That's a drawn-on wall. Or a drawn-on door.
And then they hung the cat clock on the door?
Yeah.
The Felix the cat clock.
So then we go on to probably my favorite sequence here. Is they're having the sheriff and the FBI agent are having a celebratory. Not really, but they're having a drink back at the office. He's got a big ass jug of something or other, and he's pouring heavy.
Well, those
Not
are
one
big
finger,
glasses.
not two. I know, not one or two fingers. He's fisting, like it's a whole hand full. He's just, he's heavy pour. I'm like, he's trying to get her fucking drunk, and sure enough, the next scene. They have a little disagreement, but the next scene they end up back at his place anyway.
Okay.
For the worst romantic scene I've ever seen in a movie.
Before we get there, I want to bring this up because when she leaves his office, leaving the drink, and the two bumbling deputies come in. And did you notice that one of the deputies has his pants, like, really low?
No, I didn't
I've got a
notice that.
screenshot here.
No.
Take a look at where his pants are.
Oh.
It looks like they just got finished bumming each other. But they don't mention it. They just come in with the with the sketch artist rendering of the monster.
Yes.
Well,
But
so
anyway.
what the sheriff and the FBI agent are arguing about is the big chili cook-off is coming
that's
up.
right.
And she wants to cancel the chili cook-off. And he's like, we can't cancel the chili cook-off. That's our summer money. So this is the most blatant ripoff of Jaws ever.
Yes.
Oh, that's true too.
It's
Yes. Yep.
like, that was
Yep.
Jaws to the
Absolutely.
T. We got to cancel. Yes.
Yeah, their entire
Yeah, we
economy
got to
is
shut
based
down
on
the
this
beach.
cook-off.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got to shut down the beaches. We got to shut down the chili competition. It is.
You're right.
I mean, and
absolutely
when
right.
I heard that, I'm like, oh my god! It was like this movie has no shame.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're right.
Obviously
You're
not,
absolutely-
Scott. It's a giant shit monster.
Obviously not, but all the other stuff I brought up. It's like if you're not a film buff, you're not going to catch most of this stuff. Everybody knows the plot to Jaws, and everybody knows you just stole the plot to Jaws.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. For the subplot of your movie, not.
yes.
I mean, it's kind of connected to the main plot, but it's yeah. No, you're right. I thought the exact same thing. I'm like, wait, I'm like, oh, shut it down. No, we can't. I'm like, you're reading my mind, Scott. Well done.
Yeah.
And now can I talk about it?
Yes, because I want to.
Okay, my God. So they go back to his place, and he's got the shitty single guy apartment. Don't ask me how I know that.
First off, it's not an apartment. This is obviously someone's basement, and we know that because there's ductwork.
Yes, open ductwork. It's
Yes!
a basement apartment. I've lived in places like this. His is actually nicer for this type of accommodation. But anyway, he takes her jacket, folds it ever so nicely, and then throws it on the couch because
Classy.
Yep. And then again gets the same type of bottle it's got a handle built into it, so classy. And again starts these heavy pours to offer her a drink. And they got the sexy music playing.
Right
They're
from the
talking-
word go, by the way.
Right from the word
As
go.
soon
As soon
as-
as they enter.
As soon as the
playing
scene changes, sexy music, and I'm like, there's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
sexy
they're-
going on here.
They're entering the apartment and it's to sexy music. And he's folding her jacket to sexy music, pouring heavy drinks to sexy music, sits down. They sit really close together. They both crush their drinks.
Yeah.
And then he grabs a flask for the refill from his little private reserve.
Yeah.
And they drink that, and then she's like, well, I better get going. Like, that's it. There's your romance. He gets 2 big drinks and then send her off driving home. Good night.
Yeah, the sheriff.
Like, not even call her cab. Yeah, it's the sheriff. It's the town sheriff. He's gonna just let her drive drunk all the way back to wherever she's
What
staying.
I loved, I don't know if you guys caught this or
Oh my
not, and I have
God.
another picture to share, but she goes over to the pictures on the thing, and she's this is a pretty one. She says, yeah, that was my wife. She looks very nice. Yeah, she was. She died, cancer. And he kind of says that like he says, yeah, she was. She died of cancer.
Mhm.
But as she's looking up looking at the picture, there's a statue on the shelf. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Nope, I was looking at the pretty lady in the picture.
Right there.
Whoa!
There's a statue. First off, there's a little mini Oscar over here.
There is.
But then there's a statue with a giant penis.
I don't think that's a statue. I think that's a book.
A bookend? Okay.
A bookend.
Still.
Yes, and the giant penis is holding the books.
Oh, or is it a bong? Maybe? Is it a...
I thought it was just one of those
And the-
gag statues that you would get back in the 80s where,
Yeah.
just giant dicks.
And right above it, the statue there, the golden statue, to me looks like it's scratching its own ass.
Yeah, I call that the Robaxaset one. That's the one
Yeah,
that has the
yeah,
pain in the back
exactly.
in the Robaxaset commercials.
Yeah, that's it. It's the Robaxaset dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
Then, there's this lady in the picture who was very pretty and was,
So
cancer.
But yeah, no, they share a longing look, and that's it.
And then she leaves. She's half cocked and behind the wheel.
And
And the sheriff let her go. The sheriff got her drunk and sent her on her way.
and like
Because she's leaving, because the next day they both have to convince the city council to cancel the chili cook-off.
Yes.
But before we get there, we get to my favorite part of the movie, and that's the cop. So the sheriff has ordered that no one is to use their bathrooms because that's where the attacks are coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the two deputies driving through town on a quote-unquote megaphone, which is just basically a cheerleader's cone,
Yeah.
warning people not to use their toilets. And then I get...
Which is a ripoff of the Blues Brothers.
Oh, really?
When they're going around in the car with the megaphone on top, trying to get him to come, this is a total ripoff of the Blues Brothers, only on a much smaller budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So I'm sorry, but
in the Blues Brothers, do they end up insulting the town?
no, they don't.
Well, did you notice that this town, and I'm quoting the movie here, did you notice this town is full of either ugly people or retards? You're saying this over the speaker.
The word retard is dropped several times during this movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, the makers of this movie also made another movie called The Retard Dead. So you can tell the level.
But I had a Scott Eureka moment, I think. The drunk cop bringing the girl back to his pad and doesn't get any. Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah.
Lethal Weapon. Riggs does that in Lethal Weapon. Brings her back to the shitty trailer. There's shit everywhere. Officer like a bad drink, and she doesn't spend the night. Right? Doesn't that happen?
Yeah. I believe in the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. Lethal Weapon. They ripped off Lethal Weapon. There we go. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
I'm a little proud of myself for that one.
I don't remember Lethal Weapon, so. Yeah, so they're trying to get people not to shit in their toilets, and they actually say things like, poop in a bucket and throw it out the window, just like in the Bronze Age or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Or shit your pants,
Or-
they say. The
Yeah.
world is your oyster in that department, he says. So go shit in an oyster, I guess, is the...
Yeah, you have a world full of opportunities. Just don't shit in the pink. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
They go to the council and they try to convince the council, and the council
Yeah.
doesn't believe them. And to me, this was reminiscent of Invasion of the Body Snatcher. You don't know. He's trying to convince him. Everybody's like, you're crazy. So, and that may also fall in with Jaws as well, but it was just another.
Yep.
I did love this scene too, because the sheriff is the one being all crazy and stuff. It's like, no, there's a giant shit monster, and the FBI agent is like, no, seriously, you have to let us do this. This is important. We're going to save the town. And then by the end of the thing, she's also screaming, there's a shit monster! It's like her argument just dissolves into screaming.
You would think the federal government is devoting resources to this little problem, that maybe they should take it a little seriously, but...
Well, the sheriff actually brings that up after that, because they leave, and it's in the dead of night.
Yeah.
So the city council...
Yeah, that was either a late or a long council meeting. Because you're right, it is the middle of the night when they get out of that thing.
Like, it is 2:30 in the morning when they get out of this movie. But he actually, she says something like, can't you, use your executive powers to shut it down? He's like, actually, I was waiting for you to do it. And she says, hey, I'm just a consultant. And I was like, okay, so let's go back to his powers. That just stops that whole thing. But we don't go back to the fact that he has emergency powers.
He could declare martial law.
There you go. Like he could, out of public safety, I'm shutting this down. No? All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we won't go there.
Is it from here we go to
the bar?
A rip-off of, is it the bar, or is it a rip-off of like a whole bunch of other action movies, mostly Seagal ones, where there's a dead wife and so they got to go visit the grave?
First, he goes to the bar and he gets drunk.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
and
that's right.
And he mentions
he's talking to the bartender.
Yeah,
right?
he mentions how he met his wife in the bathroom.
Oh, he also mentions he got his first blowjob in that bathroom.
That's right. He's like, oh, you got a bathroom in this place, and the bartender, says, yeah, you met your wife here, in that bathroom.
Yeah, and he gets the ominous message written in chalk about the shit monster coming after the sheriff.
In a lot of men's rooms, I don't know about ladies, but a lot of men's room they have chalkboards and chalk so you can write shit. And somebody drew a picture of the shit monster attacking.
Making fun of him. Okay,
making fun of him. Yeah.
I think that's an American thing because I've never seen one in the bathroom up here.
Maybe
people just use Sharpies in the wall. I mean,
maybe we're just not going to the right bathrooms.
I guess so. If Timmy started doing it, then I'd see him everywhere. But
yeah. Oh, and this is where. Then they go to the lab, and this is where the sheriff is drinking Pepto.
Yes, it's not called Pepto. They call it something else.
Yeah,
but it's Pepto-Bismol. But they call it. I guess.
Yeah. The good people at Pepto wouldn't want
they didn't want to get sued by the good people at Pepto. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So, and they find out that the Pepto slightly dissolves the poop from the poop monster.
Mm-hmm.
And so they make this giant plan. So they go out, they buy all of the pink diarrhea medicine.
They buy all of the pink diarrhea medicine. They buy all of the diapers. They buy all of the toilet paper.
And a plunger.
Now, what we forgot to mention is one of the scientists says if we lure the shit out of the sewer, the sun will dry it out and it'll give us a better chance to kill it. So what they want to do is flush the monster out of the sewer.
Boss, I got to tell you, the summer numbers are in, and now it's Pepto up in Butte County there. I don't know what's going on. We were going to shut this place down, and now they've run out of toilet paper and Pepto. I don't know what's going on up there. They got this chili cook-off that they will not shut down. We got to keep the Butte store open, sir.
Do they need any plungers? No, just one.
No, they just bought one. So now we get a ripoff of like Schwarzenegger movies, like Predator and Commando, when they start.
Oh, the arming up.
Arming up. But their arming
Rambo,
up is
Rambo.
Their arming up is putting a diaper on their head and wrapping their knees in toilet paper. And this is going to protect them from the shit monster. Apparently,
They get the plunger and basically like a sword.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the cocking of the guns, which is in like every action movie ever, is they are super soakers.
Yes.
Full of Pepto, apparently.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Pepto.
So their plan is to lure the shit monster into the sunlight, which will dry it out, and then spray it down with stool softener.
Which is in the middle of what?
The chili
Where does he
cook-off.
enter it? The middle of the chili cook-off, but we got to take that chance.
But wait, there's more. They have a 3-pronged attack. Don't forget about Penn Jillette and his flies.
Yes.
Right. And what does he carry his flies in?
A cat carrier.
A cat carrier. Because there's no way flies could get out of a cat carrier.
1 million flies fit in a cat carrier.
And stay in the cat carrier.
And stay there.
Because he opens the door and then they are released like doves.
He opens the cage door.
I know.
No, yeah. It's...
And do we really need the scene of him on his way grooving out to his tunes in his brand new Ford Ranger?
This is obviously standing still. He's supposed to be driving, or obviously the truck is not moving at all.
No, he's at a stop sign that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Or a stoplight or something like that doesn't exist, and he's grooving away to his tunes. What? Why? Like, were they in the editing bay, which is basically Buddy's basement? Well, you know what this needs? Yes, more grooving out. Okay, where's our Penn Jillette guy? Let's call him back. Saturday morning, we'll do some... Yeah, can I borrow your Ford Ranger? Yeah, great, thanks. I know you just got it, but it's,
And then we get our next ripoff, where they're in the sewers, and then the one of the scientists in the lab is following this dot. It's a ripoff of Aliens. It's
yes,
like, yeah. The dot, they're trapped in the caverns, and like the dot is right behind you. It's like you're right there. So another blatant ripoff of Aliens.
Game over, man! Game over!
Yeah. I'm actually surprised nobody said that line in this movie.
I know, right? Well, they don't want to get sued by the good people over at Aliens either.
Okay.
They've got this Pepto thing they're fighting, so they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Ridley Scott was so focused on Monsturd.
Yeah, that was Cameron. He needs more money for his avatars, so he's gonna. He'll go after everybody.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Do we just want to cut to the chase here? What happens?
Yeah, the triple plan works. The triple plan works.
They get him out. They start shooting him with Pepno and stool softener, and then he releases the flies.
Oh, so the part where they exit the cave, right? You have the sheriff and the FBI agent head one way, and they kind of hit almost like a bit of a divot. They're trying to use it almost like a trench. Then the other two idiot cops, they go flying out some other direction. They skid to a halt in front of what could have been used as an effective trench. They don't jump in it and then turn around because they'd be standing up in half cover and be able to use their guns. No, they're just like kind of delicately kneeling in front of it and just shooting the Nerf or the Super Soakers.
So obvious the whole of this cave is in the mountain somewhere and not in the park. So they're trying to trying to convince us that this mountain is right next to the park with these quick cuts where everybody's looking like, oh my God, is that a shit creature?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they went to an actual chili cook-off.
I was going to say, I think they did. Yeah.
4 or 5 people that were willing to do it.
I think you're absolutely right, yeah.
Yep, they found some town that had an actual chili cook-off.
Well, especially when one of the vendors is like, he's got like clown makeup on. Yeah. You know that early 2000s, not Juggalo, but alternative rock.
Yeah. It's leading up to the Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, but it's like less than that, but he's like making chili and he like turns to the camera and they do a close-up on the thing and he says something stupid and... Yeah, I think they actually went Which means that either the bouncy castle was either sabotaged on purpose or actually fell apart. Because there's a bouncy castle there.
Yeah.
And it starts to deflate. And it's played as if that's part of the movie?
They just caught it by accident, I
So
think.
did
They
the
just
shit
caught it.
monster... But are they saying the shit monster caused the bouncy castle to
They
deflate?
do. I don't think so. By the way, Derek, the phrase you just said, close up on the thing, and then someone says something stupid. You just described the whole movie. You could have summarized it just with that one line.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
And then the flies eat all the shit.
Oh, and the close-ups with the flies. Really? Did they need to spend the money on that? The hell? Maybe they should have got something besides a cat carrier. Spend the money on that, too. Make it look like he's actually carrying flies in a box.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
they're going to save it for... We're going to do close-ups of the flies eating...
I'm not pick out. I mean, when movies are this bad, but I'm like, are they seriously? A cat carrier for flies. You couldn't even. I would even bought a cardboard box.
Oh.
I would have bought that.
Which would have been
But
cheaper.
a cat carrier,
Yeah.
a bag. I would have
Yep.
bought that. A
Yep.
cooler. Just
Oh,
cooler,
cooler.
sure.
Wow. Yeah.
I would have bought anything but a cat carrier.
He could have run out with a butterfly net and just been doing this, you know what I mean, just waving it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we cut back to the daughter and the dad. She's like, that's how it ends. And there's a clap of lightning, and she screams and puts the sheet over her head, and that's the end of the movie.
Number two.
No. We have to point out where she said, well, the father says, well, how does this movie end? She says, well, the movie ends when Hollywood gives this movie $100,000 to make the real life movie version.
No, $100
Was it
million.
$100 million. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a filmmaker, but if you're gonna make a shitty movie like this,
Mm-hmm.
what the obvious ending is? Well, honey, that was a great story. Go to bed now. He walks out, goes to the bathroom, is attacked by a giant turd monster. Movie ends. Wouldn't that?
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah.
That is how you end this movie. You don't end it on a lightning clap, and she hiding her head. It's like that's how you end.
Was that a
this
lightning
movie.
clap?
That's what it was supposed to be.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought somebody was outside the window turning their brake lights on their truck.
that's what it looked like, but it was supposed to be lightning.
Okay.
Now they rip off one final movie. They have funny credits. Did you read?
They
the credits?
do. I was going to bring those up here.
Naked Gun. They've ripped off the Naked Gun. This movie did not earn funny credits.
No.
They're not even funny credits. Like here's
They're not
Oscar
even. They're
the Wiener
attempted
Dog.
funny carrot. Yes.
Best
And-
Boy,
What the hell's a
Bend
gaffer?
Over, Gaffer. What the hell's a gaffer? Focus Puller, Yo Mama,
Bob the
Fluffer,
Bum.
Uncle Richie, Gravy Mopper, Bob the Bum, Second Unit Sponge Bath Administrator. Hair was a very bad musical.
Bad musical.
You know,
Yeah.
like what? Like this is.
I noticed a lot of the same last names in this cast.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Well, I watched the credits because I figured if any movie has a stupid thing at the end, it'll be this movie, and it didn't.
Thank God.
Because I was expecting it was like there's no way they can't end this movie without the father being attacked by a shit monster.
That's the Hollywood ending.
It just writes itself. That's how this movie has to end, and they couldn't even get that right.
Yeah, that's a Hollywood ending, not cracking wise about Hollywood buying this movie or not buying it. Yeah. Oh, you're right. By the way, not for nothing, I bet you they serve vanilla cake and ice cream at the wrap party for this. I don't think.
Oh no, it was all chocolate. It was all
No,
chocolate.
you think so? Yeah.
After 2 years, yeah, they sprung for the chocolate. They probably
So
had
they
to
used it all.
because the store was overwrought with it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll keep shipping it out to that Butte location. They'll sell it at that shit. They'll sell it.
One chocolate pudding salesman in the entire country is like focusing his entire attention on Butte.
Yeah. You have the Butte account, Johnson. Don't mess it up. You know?
Well, that's the movie. I just have a couple of things here. Like you said,
Okay, well, let me ask. Okay, Velocipaster or Monsturd, which is better?
Velocipaster.
oh, I don't know. Velocipaster doesn't have a ventriloquist dummy.
No, but it's got a Velocipaster. That's the man of the cloth turning into a dinosaur. That's got fun written all over it.
That's close.
Yeah.
Here you go. Monsturd or I Was a Zombie for the FBI.
I would say I Was a Zombie for the FBI because at least that movie had some style about it. I mean,
Yeah, the black and white.
the black and white.
Absolutely.
It looked like a movie. This is
Kind of, yeah.
This was shot on video. It had to be shot on video.
Oh yeah.
So it just looked awful. Half the time you couldn't hear the people. I was.
And that's a plus
zombie
for you.
the FBI.
Okay.
It looks like a movie.
It
And
tries
that
to
is
be a little film noir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It goes
fair
for
enough.
something. Yeah. It
Fair
takes
enough.
a big swing and misses, but it took the big swing and a good one. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Microwave Massacre. At least that one has.
Microwave
boobs.
Massacre. Microwave Massacre was, I would say, much because it was tongue in cheek, and yeah,
I think Monster tries to be tongue in cheek.
Well, okay, that's the problem I want to just hit on. The guy playing the sheriff and the FBI agent lady, they think they're in a horror movie. The idiot deputies know they're in a quote unquote comedy.
Yeah.
They're all ham hocked, whatever. They're just going for the yucks.
I think
the other two are
everybody
trying to
knows.
be like, "There's a monster out," they're trying to be sort of serious.
I think everybody knows because the FBI agent every once in a while is going, oh, he's the number 2 criminal, and they kind of wait. They kind of pause for laughter. It's completely misplaced pausing, but you know, I think everybody knows it's tongue firmly planted in cheek. I think it's so planted it's almost poking through. But it still doesn't make it any better.
no.
Like you said, this movie was shot over the course of 2 years.
Wow.
Can you imagine? Oh my God, Jim wants to do this again this weekend. Fuck, can we go camping or something?
Yeah.
Shot over 2 years, but however, all of the scenes with the police car were shot in 1 day. Can you guess why?
They borrowed a police car.
There you go. They could only have it for 1 day.
Yep. And nothing high speed, by the way. That cop car is sitting there or moving very slowly.
Yeah.
They're in a neighborhood. Like, there's no cop car chase.
And what's your 2-word reaction to this? The directors persuaded co-workers from their job to play various small parts in the movie.
Called it.
No shit.
Yeah.
So,
including a car dealership. I'm positive.
I'm assuming, yeah.
I'm assuming one of them works at a yeah.
And he probably didn't ask permission. He probably just took the keys. He's stayed later than everyone else and just took the key off
just
the
doing
board.
it. He told the boss he's doing a test drive. I'm like, okay, I've got 20 minutes. Let's film this barrel dumping scene. I gotta get the Durango back to back to the lot in 20.
So as always on this show, we try to find the real story behind the story. Mark, did you come up with one?
I thought of one, but I kind of want to give it to Scott.
Okay.
So I'll wait till after. If he doesn't say it, then I'll come back.
All right, Scott, what do you got?
Yeah.
Why shoot your own movie when you can rip off dozens of other movies?
Yep.
Yes, why come up with anything original when you can just take the best scenes and ruin them in your movie?
But doesn't that take genius?
It does.
To put them
takes,
together.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery. You know?
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, why be original when you can just take from 100 years worth of movies?
Yeah.
Okay, so mine was going to be somewhere along those lines. Mine was going to be, or is it the story of a little girl who was raised by television? Obviously, because
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
seen all these movies and she's regurgitating parts of them throughout this story.
Oh, Kaiser Soze. She's Kaiser Sozeing it. Like she
Yeah.
saw. Yeah.
It's Kaiser Sozeing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. One more ripoff.
Yes.
Do you think maybe when she was telling the story, she was like, and then the town said that they wouldn't shut down the thing because they needed to make the money, and then father was like Jaws, shut up, daddy.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And then,
wait till I get to the Citizen Kane part. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the table got longer and longer, and they got further and further apart.
Yeah.
I have it, or is it the story of a movie director who saw Kevin Smith's Dogma's Golgothan monster and said, "There's more to this."
That's true. I forgot the monster is just a big pile of shit in that movie too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So they ripped off Dogma.
pretty much. Yeah, giant poop monster. Yeah.
That's Dogma. Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to about do it for us. Scott, do you have anything coming up? We'll probably be releasing that this week. So, anything over the holidays?
No,
New
yeah,
Year's?
this is the holidays. Just go to my website, scottyblanco.com. That's got all my stuff on there, all my socials on there, my calendar, upcoming events. So anything you want to know about me is at scottyblanco.com.
I got to ask you: is the episode we did about the Japanese cologne commercial up?
Oh, that's up.
Yeah, that's up.
Is it up?
So is the Frosty one. You can
Yes,
go
I
hear
just
us.
really wanted to call back that because that was fun making fun of that commercial
For an hour.
For an hour, I loved that.
Hey,
one. Yeah.
we're at 1 hour and 36 here, and this movie was only 82 minutes, so we
That's
outlasted
true.
Monsturd. Yeah.
I kind of
This
figured
will
we would.
be cut down a little bit because there was a bit of, in the middle there when we were just waiting for Derek to find some videos,
Yeah.
some real exciting audio stuff that may not make the final cut.
Yeah, and you can hear us on the Charles Bronson and Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, the Burt
podcast.
Reynolds and Charles Bronson
There you
podcast.
go.
Actually, the last two that are out have these gentlemen. We do make fun of Charles Bronson did a Mandem commercial back in the 70s. We talk about that, and it being the Christmas season. We did The Legend of Frosty the Snowman, which is an updated version of Frosty the Snowman, which is narrated by Burt Reynolds. So both of those, all three of us are on both of those episodes.
Perfect.
I gotta say one last thing. I watched Monsturd, then I went to see Avatar, so I've felt all day like I had to go to the bathroom. It's just saying. Avatar: The Way of Water was up after this, so.
Oh, no, I won't go there. All right, well, and this is going to be probably the last thing we release before the holidays, so stay tuned for our end-of-the-year review coming out in January. We'll have to do it soon because Mithrigan is coming out on January 6th.
Mithrigan?
I don't know if you've seen, Megan. It's called Megan.
Oh.
It's the robotic, anyway.
Oh, yes.
It'll be I'm sure this movie looks so bad it'll be the single worst thing that's ever happened on January 6th.
It's a well, you know what they say about January movies? That's the dumping ground for shitty movies.
Oh, I know.
Yes, it is.
And
Yeah.
trust me, this looks like it.
It is always rough coming out of the gate. Yeah.
I am.
Not until those February rom-coms for Valentine's Day do we start getting something half decent.
I'm actually very shocked that Scream 6 isn't coming out till March. So
Huh.
I thought
Like
that
they've got a
was
prayer.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, they're not holding it for October because why release a scary movie at Halloween?
No, why not? Yeah.
Idiots.
But anyway, that's gonna about do it for Monsturd. I'm Derek.
I'm number 2.
And I'm number 3.
Join us next time when we'll take a look at the Christmas story of a boy who gets a cute creature for a pet, not knowing it comes with a communist secret. Don't feed them after midnight. They are Kremlins.
He smells like poo.
Hey, for once I saw it coming. As soon as he said it, I was like, oh, wait. I know this one. I actually knew this one.